everybody, just going to do a different format, again video, but with a backdrop presentation as you can see. This week we're doing it for the Monday the 7th of January. The cards we're using are Angels, Gods and Goddess cards by Toni, Carmine, Salerno, and we'll get started. So, starting, we have Aries for you this week, and your card this week, guys, tells you it's the goddess of oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. Just know that you do have people around you that really care for you and love you and do really want the best for you. And they're thinking really nice, positive, kind, loving thoughts of you this week. And therefore, you probably need to send some of that energy back to them and let them know that, you know, you're holding them in your thoughts and in your heart. And just go and just think of people positively this week, and people will think positively of you. Next, we have Taurus. And your card is the goddess of knowledge. And it's telling us to start to apply what you already know, to trust your intuition. So there's a lot of stuff that you know, and it's inherent. It's things that's been passed down to you through the years. Things that have come to you from, you know, family, from friends, from what you've learned, from life itself. And you've got to trust your instincts and your intuition as to what is right to use and when. So feel free to explore your knowledge and put things into practice and see how well it benefits you this week. Next, we've got Gemini. Gemini, what we have for you is the angel of diet and nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. So Gemini, what this is saying is that you have the chance this week to tap into your intuition and see what your body is asking from you. What is your body saying that it wants? What is it needing? Does it need a bit more rest? Does it need more exercise? Does it need more nutrition, water? Does it need a piece of chocolate? Does it need a big fat piece of cake? What is your intuition telling you? And then listen to your body and provide for it accordingly. Now we're going to Cancer. And it's the goddess of compassion. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. This is telling you that what you're doing this week is you're putting yourself down continually. And by doing that, by criticizing yourself to such an extent, you're making yourself feel less and less worthwhile or worthy. And you're feeling as though you're not worthwhile for other people to spend with. You're not spend time with. You're not worthy of the attention. You're not worthy of that job you've applied for. You're not worthy of getting that home loan. You're not worthy. You're not worthy. You're not worthy. So stop criticizing yourself. What you're doing is you're putting a lot of negativity and a lot of unwanted attention upon yourself. So you need to realize that it is not doing you any good by beating yourself up and putting yourself down. Okay? So whenever you're putting yourself down in that regard, you're making yourself less worthy in your own mind. And when you do that, other people follow suit. So stop criticizing yourself so harshly this week and just relax a little bit in the way you address yourself, basically. Leo, angel of guidance. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. This is telling you that it's a time for you just to sit back and wait for the right moment to come along, because it's coming for you. And when it does, it will give you that sense of purpose and sense of direction that you've been waiting for. The thing is that you've been sort of floating and floundering and trying to work out what's next for you. You've got to let the universe point you in that direction. And if you wait till the right time, it will be there very shortly, and you know, you can move forward with great ease and a sense of purpose then. Virgo, what we have for you this week is the Angel of Addiction Healing. This is a time of positive transformation and healing. What this is saying is that some habits that you may have that you've been trying to rid yourself of, things that you've been feeling are no longer useful to you. This is the time this week for you to allow that to leave your energy, to heal yourself of those negative or addictive personality traits or behaviors, or the way you look at things, just to allow yourself to transform and to heal and move forward in the way that you've been wanting to for some time. And this is the perfect time for you to allow yourself to rid yourself of all of that negative and unwanted behaviors or personality traits or ailments, illnesses, and what have you. Okay? Now we're going to move on to Libra. And Libra, what we have for you this week is the Goddess of Justice. And it's saying that what seems an injustice is actually a blessing. And what this is saying is that at times we feel that the world is turning against us, that we things are just so unjust and not worthy and not right, and we're doing everything right and we just get kicked in the guts over and over again. But what you've got to do is realise that we may be given trials and tribulations, but what happens is that when things like this crop up, it is actually a blessing. It is actually, as they say, when one door closes, another one opens. Something must end for something new to begin. We need to rid ourselves of the old so we can take on the new. So when something feels as though it's unjust or unworthy, just realise that it is actually a blessing in disguise, because what's going to happen is that whatever has given you that sense of feeling unjust or it's not, not fair, realise that you've got to have these moments so the better things can come in, that the more promising and the more beneficial and the more exciting and new and glowing and glitzy and shiny things that bring us health and happiness and love and laughter are there for you. Okay? Scorpio, your card is the Goddess of Sacred Power, and she's saying that you are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. What she's saying is that the situation you've got going on at the moment, you can take control of. You can take the reins and take the lead. You can be the leading person in this situation, and others will follow your lead. You know deep down what needs to be done, what needs to be said, and how this situation needs to be handled. So what you have to do, Scorpio, is take the lead. People will follow your lead and will understand that, the way things are playing out have to play out that way for the best interest of all involved. Okay. Next we've got Sagittarius, and your card this week is saying it's the Angel of Abundance, and it's a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. After the holiday season and everything that everybody's been through, and Christmas and food and outings and all those excursions and things that we buy, little treats and things like that, our finances get a little bit flat and a little bit low. But it's saying that this is the week for you to realise that you can turn it around, and that, a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest for you this week. So don't be silly and go and splurge all at once because you've got a little bit of extra cash coming in. It's just saying that you've got the opportunity to refill that bank account that you've sort of drained over the past month or so. And, if you spend it wisely and save even more wisely, then you'll be in a better place for the future moving forward. Okay, next we've got Capricorn, and Capricorn, your card this week is the God of Reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. So what it's saying is that when you look at someone and you go, geez, they're a really friendly person, that's what others see in you, that you're a friendly person, that you're outgoing, that you're warm and you're funny. When you see someone and you think they're so sincere, they're genuine, that they're hardworking, that they're honest, and they're someone that I really could spend some time with, that's how other people see you. And what you've got to realize is that you're seeing other people in a mirror image of your own reflection. When you and in the same sense, if you think, oh my goodness, that person's a real dick, then you've got to realize that something you're doing at the present time is making others see you as being a bit of a dick. Okay, so whatever you're projecting onto other people, whatever you're feeling and whatever you think that you've got going on with other people, then that's what other people have got, you know, a vision or an image of you. Okay, so while you've got the good positives going on, if you start to get that sort of negative and think, oh, hang on, what's going on here? How come I've got, you know, this sense of you know, there's someone that's a little bit sort of shady, or that they're acting like a dick, or, you know, just, you know, don't want to spend time with that person. Wonder why, and wonder what you're doing that is making you visualize that in someone else. Aquarius, your card this week is the Angel of Families. The angels surround both you and your family at the moment. I get the sense that you've been feeling a little bit flat and a little bit deflated and missing someone in the family, and feeling as though you know, you've lost a family member recently, and that you're still trying to adjust to that transitional period of not having that person in your life anymore. What it's saying is that the angels were protecting your family, both living and in spirit. And you've got to realize that you can be comforted by the knowledge that even though you have loved ones in spirit, they are always with us, that they are always around. And you've got to realize too that the angels surround both you and your family at times of need. So you don't have to feel as though you're alone. You can just trust in the angels and trust in those in spirit to know that you have the protection and the love and the guidance from all parties concerned. And Pisces, we're finishing with you this week, and your card for the week is the Goddess of Nature, and it's saying you reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to fruition. So what this is saying is that what you put out is what you get back. Your dream is about to come to fruition, but only if you reap what you sow. So put in the hard yards, and the work that you've been putting into this project, this situation, over the past few months, it's just coming to an end now, and it's coming to the point where you have the ability to take the benefits from all the hard work, and your dreams will come to reality, and you'll be able to really revel in the successes of your hard work and your hard you know, tasks and labor of love and all the other stuff that you've been doing. The sacrifices also, I get told, there's been sacrifices that you've made recently to try and get this dream happening a bit. You know, you're putting hard you know, yards in, you're putting a lot of time, a lot of effort and a lot of money into it. You're going without a lot of things, but it's time for you to realize that all those sacrifices will pay out, and pay out in a good way, and very soon. If not this week, then towards the end of the week and the start of next week. Okay guys, thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week when we'll do your weekly guidance for the following week, which will be the January the 14th, 2019. Hope you're having a fantastic start to the new year. Take care and see you soon.